guys, I know I've been sort of absent lately. Like I know I have put videos up of my training, but I've not really had a face-to-face with the camera in a while, and most of that is really down to the fact that I was going through a bit of a rough time mentally. Like just my mental health wasn't in the best place. I was staying consistent with training, but I didn't really feel like I had anything positive to talk about or to put on my channel. You guys know I've mentioned it a few times now. I had a bad time with a training program and it made me feel worse. So like I'd been pushing through this bad spout of mental health, and I thought, you know, my training is always consistent, my training always goes well, and that's sort of been my anchor for much of the past year, is that, you know, even when other things are going badly, I was seeing progress with my training, and that's something that I've really invested a lot into and I've really been trying to focus on. So to sort of see it go backwards was a bit of a hard hit. I felt like a total failure. I wanted to quit powerlifting, as I've mentioned, and it was just a bit of a bad period of time for me. Nothing specific was wrong, and there wasn't really anything going on in my life that was bad. I just felt really awful all the time, and I couldn't move past it. Like I was really struggling to sort of push past that feeling of everything is terrible and I'm doing really bad. And you guys know that I changed career and started personal training, and part of me kind of felt like a fraud. Like I felt like from the minute I started working as a personal trainer and advertising as a personal trainer, I felt like a fraud, and I don't really know how to explain it. I still get the feeling at times that that people are looking at me and they think that I don't know what I'm doing, and that, you know, I'm not really good at my job, which kind of sucks that I feel like that all the time, because all the feedback I get is good. All of my, all my clients are happy, and it's always good, positive feedback. So I'm just really, it's really just me. It's a mental health thing. It's not that anybody has told me I'm bad, or that they think I'm rubbish at my job, or that I'm not qualified enough. It's just in my mind that I just feel really awful, and I guess I've got like I don't want to say I've got imposter syndrome, but it kind of feels like that kind of thing. Like I feel like I'm lying when I'm when I'm working, and I'm not. I've done the courses, I've passed the exams, and I put everything into my job, and I do it as well as I can, but I just still feel like, you know, why should these people listen to me? I am very new to it, and it's not something that I've ever done before. So sort of trying to work past that feeling, and be better at my job and just better in general has been quite hard. It's getting better now that I've got more clients and I'm more busy, and it doesn't feel like I'm winging everything. So hopefully that means there'll be an improvement within work and just within my life and with my mental health, because that's something that, you know, I do want to get past, and I don't want to sort of put everything by the wayside while I have to sit and figure out what I'm actually doing with my life, because I worked really hard to get to this point, and I had to sit multiple assessments, months of learning and revision, and I worked really hard to get my qualifications, and to work in a gym was harder than I thought, and it's just an adjustment period, I think, and I've found it harder than I initially thought. And as much as I enjoy my job and I love what I'm doing, it has kind of been like, well, why should people listen to me? Why should people trust what I have to say? I have come into it fairly late in the game. You know, some people I know that are personal trainers have been doing it since high school or college, like they've gone straight into it and always had, you know, that interest in fitness, and it's relatively new for me to be interested in training in the gym, just the last couple of years or so. So struggling with feelings of self-doubt has definitely been one of the main issues recently. In better news, I did pass my level 3 GP exercise referral, so now I can take referrals from the NHS to work with people in like 12 weeks sort of rehabilitation programs, weight loss, injury recuperation and things like that. So that's really cool. I'm glad to be able to offer that out and offer a bit more. Obviously you guys know I'm looking to do my powerlifting coaching course this year when they release the dates for it, and then my strength and conditioning course in September or October. I'm looking forward to doing that too. I just want to get as much information and as much knowledge as possible so that I can offer the best sort of value for money possible. I want to have a wide variety of things I can offer, and I don't want to feel like people are being shortchanged with what I actually have. So I don't really want to just stop at level 3 personal trainer, which is why I went for the GP referral, and I'll be doing the powerlifting coaching, and I'll be going on to strength and conditioning and possibly pre and postnatal, but this is all stuff that I'll think about in the future. One good thing that has happened is I went onto the Juggernaut AI coaching, and that's sort of been what's turned everything around for me the past few weeks. So I joined Juggernaut AI a month ago. I have one more day of training for this block. I've just sent it back to receive next month's block, which is they send it you in 4-week chunks, and it is a subscription. So that's, you know, it works out pretty cool, and it's really good. It's really pushed me to be doing better than I have been doing in a long time. I have rekindled my love for the gym. I feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot more on track and on target after taking that sort of regression on the chin a couple months ago. So we're pretty much just over a month out from competing. I'm really excited just to see what I can get. If I don't beat all of my maxes, that's absolutely fine. If I fail lifts, that's fine. It'll just be good to see where I am after doing this program in comparison to where I was 6 months ago, or even 2 months ago when I did the Kaizen training. So it'll be really good to see how I've progressed and the difference between now and then, which is something that I'm excited to see. I'm excited to share with people, because I have had a few people ask me about the Juggernaut program and whether I think it's worth it. And while I have only done one block, I would definitely say that it is worth it in my opinion. It does a lot of good. It is hard work, but it's worth it, and it's very intuitive. So when you are changing the fatigue and things, it will alter like your back offsets and things to account for your fatigue levels, which is not something that I've really seen in the past. And obviously with the programs that I've used in the past, they've just been cut and dry. They're not alterable. So it's nice to have something that sort of feeds back from what you can do and what you can't do, and alters itself, which is really cool. So I'm not sort of guessing what I should be doing, or what you know, if I am feeling fatigued, I'm not trying to guess what's best for me to do because it's telling me, which is just really nice to have. Anyway, this video was just supposed to be me saying that I will be more regular again now. My mental health is on the up, my training is on the up, work is getting better, and I feel like less of a failure in life. So I will be trying to get back to weekly updates again, probably be my training each week, and then maybe once a week or every other week a face-to-face video like this. I just want to mix it up so all the videos aren't just me talking at the camera, and you get to see my training as I'm going through it, rather than just like one big training dump at the end of a few months. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I should have another training video to upload for you guys soon, as I went to a video shoot with M.Photography this morning. She's doing a This Girl Can series, and she asked me to come in and do a video this morning at the unit in Wirral. Excuse me. So I really enjoyed that, and I will be putting that video up on here as soon as I get my hands on it, as soon as it's edited and stuff. So I'm quite excited to share that with you guys. But I mean, that's pretty much it for today. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.